In this video I'm going to show you how to make a customized coaster. The square here with the rounded corners, that's what I'm cutting out, is the outside of my coaster. My document is set to 4x4. I'm cutting in about a 1/4 inch from the edge, so you get a 3.5 inch coaster. It's pretty standard. I'm going to put my initial in here, but you could also put an image or something in the center, something of your choice. So I'm going to start with a new document, and it's 4 inches by 4 inches at 300 DPI. If you want to name it, you can now as well. So I'll hit OK here. Now my background is just white right now. Depending on the version, you may have to go into the layout and page setup here to set your background. And I just like this so it's a little bit easier to see. So I'll just pick a nice light color to put in the background there. And I also have grids set up. So my grids are set to 1/4 inch grids, so 4x4. And if they're not visible, you may have to view your grid and set up your document grid. So I'm going to start with the outline of the coaster. So I'm going to go to the rectangle tool. I'm going to snap into that grid that's a 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch. And with this selected, if you look up here in this menu, it tells me typically would be in the center of our object, 2x2. The size of the object is 3.5 by 3.5. And then I'm going to choose to radius the corners. I'm going to click that button there and bump this radius up a little bit. And you can type it in as well, but I'm going to go to 0.25 inches. So a nice little round over in the corners. In order to cut, this has to be set to hairline. So if you have any other line weight, you got to set that up to hairline. I have that in red right now. That's just something I do, but you could leave that in black. You're ready to put a piece of text in here. So I'm going to go to text tool, and I'm just going to draw a big old text box here that we'll center later on. I'm going to set my my text to centered, and I'll type S in there for my last name, and then I'll pick a font I like. So go down through and pick something that you like. So I'm going to try the script font here. I'm going to make it pretty big, and I'm going to place that out here. Now this is currently a piece of text, so I'm going to select this piece of text, and you can change this right here and resize it. Another way you can do this is to go into your object, and you're going to do convert to curves. So this no longer is a text object. You can stretch it like you normally would instead of having to go in and set text size, which is nice for this project. I'm also going to make sure this is centered, so once I'm happy with the size, I'm going to go up here for the X and Y. I'm going to type 2x2 and hit enter. My document's 4x4, so 2x2 is right in the center. And the last thing, I'm going to go through and I'm going to right click on the red here. That gives me a red outline, and I'm going to left click on this for no fill, and I'm going to make sure that my line weight is set to hairline, and then you're ready to cut this. This will be all vector cutting. I want to see your print preview before you